Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is it is who? Who is it? Who can you come to look at my beautiful channel? Who can you come to when you need stats? Ho ho! All right. How are you guys doing today? It is she. It is her. Who is it? It is Rosie Rosette 2020 Pow. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay for Monday. I'm doing okay at this very moment. There's no aches. Nowhere. Okay? Knock on wood, because when I say that, I will get up and baby, let me tell you, ooh, I will get up and it will be all over, okay? Back ache, ankle ache, leg ache, arm ache, elbow ache. It'll just start aching. So you guys cross your fingers. I don't want to be crippled any longer, okay? I don't. I have to wear a boot. I have to wear a boot. So if you guys go over, you go over to my Instagram, go over to my Instagram, the Instagram, at Rosie Rosette 2020, you will see pictures of me in the boot. Okay. Anyway, let's get into what's going on in the COVID world. Listen, I'm ready to travel. I am. I think I might have to get the COVID shot, the vaccine, because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to France. You know, Gucci, Louis, Zara. I'm ready to go to Europe. I'm ready. I have not been to Europe in what, 4 years? It's 4 years. No, 5 years. Because, well, we don't really count 2020, right? We don't really count 20. So basically, technically, it's been 5 years, but it really has been 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, honey, that's a lot for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did go. Remember, I went on that Mediterranean cruise, and then I went to Barcelona and to Dublin, Ireland. Ooh, that year. Let me tell you. I told you guys when I got off of the cruise in Barcelona, Zara had their mid-annual sale. Oh man, I killed it. Even though I can't fit in any of this stuff. Even though I don't even know where none of that stuff. I don't even know where my Louis are. I don't even know where my Gucci's are. Lord. Anyway, that's, you know what? Let's just focus. Let's focus. Let's just focus. Okay. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the shot. I'm ready to take the shot. Take some zinc, take the shot, take some vitamin C, you know, take some hair, skin, and nail vitamin. I'm just ready to drink some tea with some ginger and lemon and honey. I'm ready. I'm down. I'm down with the get down. Because you know what? I got to go. I'm sick of looking at people, y'all bitches, on the plane and everything. And I'm just here. I mean, I went to Vegas and Vegas was cool. Don't get me wrong. Vegas was cool. Okay, considering there were no shows and no clubs and no buffets. But listen, Vegas doesn't owe me anything. Anything. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. So in California, because you know I go to California, then I go to the U.S., and then we hop over to Texas, down to Florida, we go up to New York City, then we spread over to New York State, we head over to Michigan, and that's it. Okay? You can understand. All right. In California, California has 3.7 million COVID cases in the state. In the past 24 hours, 3,895 people contracted the virus. As far as deaths, bless their souls, there's 60,434 deaths in California from year to date. I guess, I don't know, since it started. Okay, in the past 24 hours, 85 people have passed away from COVID. 85 people in California. So California has about 40 million people, give or take, or whatever. Of the 40 million, 60,000 have died. Of the 60,400 34 people that died. 85 of them died last night. Not last night, but the night before. All right. In the United States, in the US of A, 31.2 million people have no, I'm sorry, not passed away. Sorry, I always make that mistake. 31.2 million people have the COVID virus. In the past 24 hours, 48,271 people have caught it. So they're still catching it. So it's still out there. You guys, when you go out, you have to wear your mask. In California, it's mandatory. All right. But, you go to Texas or I guess Florida or, a lot of states in the country, people don't have masks. And I don't understand because we'll get to it. Texas doesn't have a lot of rates. Okay. As far as deaths, it's 562,000 deaths in the United States. 562K. 562,000 people have died in the United States only due to COVID. Now, we don't know the numbers. What are the numbers for the flu? Did they combine COVID and the flu? We don't know. One day we'll find out. Okay. In the past 24 hours, and actually this is low. This is very low. 300 people have passed away, which is really low for COVID because it's been up to what? I don't know. What was the highest? What was the highest death rate? I don't know, but 300 for 330 million people, 300 have passed away from COVID all over the United States in the past 24 hours. So, I mean, that's pretty, I hate saying that. I hate saying that that's pretty good. Okay, let's look at some of the announcements. State officials announced latest COVID facts. Let me see. Are there any stories? COVID physicians working? No. Okay, so let's go over to, let me show you the, sorry. Okay, there it is. There's the herd. Sorry, I spoke too soon. There is the herd. All right, there you go. Okay, so that's the stats. And for California, let's head over to Texas. We're going to head over to Texas. All right, we're going to head over to Texas. All right, so in Texas, which they don't have any restrictions, okay? Everybody's just out and about. So in Texas has 2.83 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 1,469 people have, contracted the virus. Of those, as far as deaths, in Texas, 49,377 people have passed away from COVID since it started last year. Of those 49,377 people, 24 people passed away in Texas of COVID yesterday. Those numbers in the past 24 hours, those numbers are really good. I don't know what is going on with Texas. I don't know what the formula they have because they don't have restrictions. But yet out here, people are dropping like flies, literally. Maybe, it's just near the end. Okay, see, there's those pains. I spoke too soon. Anyway, okay, that's Texas. Let's head down to Florida. People love Florida. It's cool or whatever, but you ain't got to go all the time. Okay, so in Florida has 2.12 million cases of COVID in their state. In the past 24 hours, 5,520 people have contracted the virus. As far as deaths in Florida, they only have 34,020 people who have died in Florida. I just don't understand why California has so many. Maybe because California is so expensive, and they have generation homes where multiple people are living. I don't know. In Florida, do less people live in one dwelling? I have no idea. In the past 24 hours, this is amazing. Okay, so this is amazing. In the past 24 hours, only 7 people have passed away from COVID in Florida. 7. Like 789? Not 70, not 700, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's amazing, okay? That's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's some amazing stuff, honey. Okay, so let's go up. Let's go up to New York City. Oh. Okay, so you know with New York. Okay, so first we start with New York City. We go over some of the stats, and then we go over New York State. I'm just letting you guys know, because you know some of you, yeah, New York City is not New York State. Duh, really? Have you even been there? Okay, no, let me not start. Okay, New York City, there's 885,000 people who have COVID. In the past 24 hours in New York City, okay? We are not talking New York State. This is strictly like Manhattan, all right? 3,063 people have contracted the COVID virus in the past 24 hours, 3,000 people. As far as deaths, in New York City, 31,792 people have died, they contracted it and they died in New York City. In the past 24 hours, 61 people have passed away, which that's still really low for New York City. Okay, so for New York State has 1.95 million people who have the virus in the past 24 hours. For some reason, I want to say 64 hours, but in the past 24 hours, 6,577 people have contracted the virus. As far as deaths, now New York City is catching up with California. 50,610 people have died from COVID in New York State, and 83 people, did I say contracted? 50,610 people have died, passed away from the COVID virus, and 83 people died in the past 24 hours. Let me see, man in hospital received Johnson. Okay, man in hospital with COVID-19 after receiving Johnson & Johnson vaccine. See, that's what I think. I can almost guarantee you, if I get that vaccine, that I'm end up getting the COVID, and it's just going to be all bad. Okay, more than 11.5 million vaccine doses have been administered. Governor Cuomo. Okay, so what's going on with him? Because I haven't heard anything about him and that trial, or the women or whatever. Anyway, so we all know that 11.5 million doses have been administered. In New York, that's almost half their population, or at least a quarter. I think that's like a quarter of the population, which is good. So mostly, I guess, I'm assuming that mostly everybody in New York City has been vaccinated, which I doubt. I highly doubt, because I know there's a lot of black people in New York City. I know they like, nah, dude, nah, bruh. Anyway, let's go over to Michigan, because Michigan, my state, honey. It's not my state, but it's my adopted state. Detroit, y'all know I love me some Detroit, baby. All right. Okay, so coronavirus in Michigan. Here's what to know in April. Let's see. Let's bring that up. What do we need to know? Oh, okay. Here's some stats. Okay, so they have 747,697,000 total cases. They have 16,512 total deaths. Okay, they have 587 plus thousand recovered cases. 7-day case average is 6,457. 7-day death average is 37. What is that? The age 37 or 37 people? I'm not exactly sure. 7-day positive test average is 16.03%. Vaccine coverage is 39%. I don't know. I'm just trying to read it. I'm just trying to read it. So this is for Michigan. This is for Michigan, who is definitely experiencing a high case, a surge in COVID. All right. Let me see if those numbers coincide with the numbers on the graph. Okay, rare COVID-19 complication is putting kids in Michigan ICUs. I didn't know that. Michigan governor continues to rely on vaccines, personal choice to handle COVID surge. Active COVID-19 outbreaks jump another 16% in Michigan's April 12th report. Wow, they jump up 16%. Okay, Michigan coronavirus cases. Okay, I read that. 101 infected in new corona outbreaks at 51 schools, says Michigan's April 12th report. Wait, so 101 infected in new coronavirus outbreaks at 51 schools, says Michigan's April 12th report. Baby, that's not cool. Okay, so let's read these numbers, because the numbers that I read from that article don't coincide with the numbers that I'm looking at right here. Okay, so Michigan has 820,000 cases. 202 people contracted the virus in the past 24 hours. As far as deaths, 17,552, and no one died last night. So there hasn't been any deaths. Yeah, let's see if we can look and see what's going on with Detroit. I don't know. Worldwide Michigan. Okay, so in Wayne County, yeah, Wayne County has the most in Michigan, and that's where Detroit is located. And it has 133,226 here. There you go. There's Wayne County. Do you guys see it? Wayne County. All right, and let's go back so you can see the graph. Okay, so here's another. This is the epicenter, which is, basically around Detroit, but it's all over. God, Wisconsin doesn't really have much. Okay, so from March 29th to April 11th, the total cases was 96,653. This is for Michigan, and they have 514 deaths since March 29th. That's kind of high. That is kind of high. I will agree. That is kind of high. They should take precautions. Okay, these are new cases. I thought they were talking about deaths, but this is the graph for Michigan. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for today. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care and goodbye. Bye.